Have you ever wondered what lies beneath your feet? Beneath the busy streets, the skyscrapers, and the noise of everyday life. Hidden underground are entire cities, some ancient, some modern, and some still shrouded in mystery. These aren't just basements or bunkers. We're talking about whole civilizations, marketplaces, and labyrinths carved deep into the earth. Today, we're diving into the top 10 cities that exist underground. And I promise, number 1 will absolutely blow your mind. Stick around, because you won't believe what humanity has hidden beneath the surface. 10. The Wieliczka Salt Mine. Poland. We begin in Poland, where beneath the city of Krakow lies a massive underground world carved entirely out of salt. Known as the Wieliczka Salt Mine, this labyrinth stretches for over 178 miles. But it's not just tunnels. There are underground lakes, chapels carved from salt, statues, and even entire cathedrals where people still hold weddings. Imagine walking into a glittering church where every single detail, walls, floors, chandeliers, is carved from salt. For centuries, this underground city was a lifeline for Poland, producing salt that was once worth more than gold. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, proving that sometimes the most beautiful cities aren't built above ground. 9. Moose Jaw Tunnels, Canada next. We travel to Canada, to a place that looks like a quiet prairie town on the surface. But beneath it lies a scandalous underground. The Moose Jaw tunnels in Saskatchewan were built in the early 20th century and used as boiler rooms and service tunnels. But soon, they became a hidden city of crime, secrecy, and survival. Immigrants used them as safe living spaces when they couldn't afford housing, and during Prohibition, they turned into secret liquor smuggling routes. Rumor has it, even Al Capone, the infamous Chicago mobster, used these tunnels to run his Canadian bootlegging empire. Today, the tunnels have been restored as a tourist attraction, but the air of mystery still lingers. 8. Beijing Underground City. China. Beneath the modern chaos of Beijing lies something shocking. A massive Cold War-era underground city. Built in the 1970s under the orders of Chairman Mao, this network covers an estimated 85 square kilometers. Imagine more than 90 hidden entrances across the city, leading down to shelters that could house up to 6 million people in case of nuclear attack. There were schools, dormitories, theaters, and even farms hidden underground. While much of it is sealed today, parts of this secret city have been opened to the public, and exploring them feels like stepping back into a shadowy time capsule. 7. Seattle Underground, United States. On the surface, Seattle is a thriving modern city. But underneath, there's another Seattle, one that most people don't even know exists. After the Great Fire of 1889 destroyed 25 city blocks, officials rebuilt the streets 1 story higher. That meant that old storefronts, sidewalks, and entire roads were buried underground. Today, you can walk through those ghostly remnants, complete with old shops, bars, and street signs. It's eerie, like stepping into a frozen version of the 19th century. And yes, some say the underground is haunted by the ghosts of the city's early pioneers. 6. Burlington Bunker, England hidden. Beneath the quiet town of Corsham in Wiltshire, England, lies a secret city few people knew about until recently. Known as the Burlington Bunker, this underground facility was built during the Cold War as a top-secret nuclear hideout. It stretched over 35 acres and could house up to 4,000 government officials, including the Prime Minister, if World War III ever broke out. It had its own railway station, hospital, kitchens, and even a BBC studio designed to broadcast to the nation after a nuclear strike. Though it's now declassified, The sheer scale of Burlington proves just how prepared governments were for the end of the world. 5. Setenil de las Bodegas, Spain. Not all underground cities are secret bunkers. Some are thriving, beautiful communities hidden under natural rock formations. In southern Spain, Setenil de las Bodegas is a town literally built into the cliffs. Whitewashed houses are tucked beneath massive overhanging rocks, creating streets where the ceiling is stone. The town has been continuously inhabited for centuries, and locals live their daily lives beneath this protective cover. It's not just practical, it's breathtaking. Tourists today flock to Setenil to see what it's like to live with a roof made of mountain. 4. Cappadocia underground cities. Turkey's Cappadocia region is famous for its fairy tale landscapes. But beneath those rock formations lies an even greater wonder. Underground cities that date back thousands of years. The most famous is Derinkuyu, a sprawling subterranean complex that could house over 20,000 people. It wasn't just homes. It had wells, schools, churches, wineries, and ventilation systems so advanced that even today, engineers are stunned. These cities were built as safe havens during times of invasion, allowing entire populations to vanish underground. Walking through them feels like stepping into another world. 3. Montreal's RESO, Canada. Unlike the ancient examples, Montreal's underground city is fully modern and very much alive. Known as RESO, it's the largest underground complex in the world, stretching over 20 miles. It connects shopping malls, hotels, office towers, and metro stations, essentially creating a second city beneath the surface. In the freezing Canadian winters, locals barely need to step outside since they can live, work, and shop underground. It's one of the few underground cities that's not abandoned or ancient, but thriving in the modern era. 2. Coober Pedy, Australia. Welcome to the outback of Australia, where the daytime temperatures can soar past 120 degrees Fahrenheit. To survive, locals in the mining town of Coober Pedy built their lives underground. Homes, churches, shops, and even hotels exist in dugouts, carved into the rock. It might sound strange, but underground life here is cooler, safer, and surprisingly comfortable. Today, Coober Pedy is known as the opal capital of the world, and its underground lifestyle has become a tourist attraction in itself. Visitors can stay in underground hotels, dine in underground restaurants, and experience what life is like when the earth becomes your shelter. 1. Derinkuyu, Turkey. While Cappadocia has many underground cities, Derinkuyu deserves its own spotlight as number 1. This is humanity's most astonishing underground creation. Carved thousands of years ago, Derinkuyu descends 200 feet into the earth across 18 levels. At its peak, it sheltered 20,000 people along with livestock, food supplies, and weapons. Engineers designed intricate ventilation systems, massive stone doors to seal off passages, and hidden escape routes. What makes Derinkuyu incredible is that we still don't know exactly who built it, or how they carved such a massive city without modern tools. Standing in its dark corridors, you feel the weight of history pressing down, as if the walls themselves are whispering secrets. And there you have it. The top 10 cities that exist underground. From salt mines turned into cathedrals, to Cold War bunkers built for survival, to ancient mysteries carved deep into the earth. These hidden cities prove that humanity has always been willing to go underground when survival, safety, or creativity demanded it. Which of these would you dare to visit? Would you walk the eerie tunnels of Derinkuyu, or stay a night in Coober Pedy's underground hotels? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden worlds beneath our feet, Make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing top 10s that uncover the secrets of our world. Until next time. Remember, sometimes the most fascinating cities aren't above ground. They're buried right beneath your feet.